Good evening, everyone. Today, I am going to say a few words about Good Friday. Good Friday is remembered by the Christian community around the world. A special day for Christian community, or I would say that it is an remembrance of mourn day, because when any family member died, we used to keep silence, we used to keep mourn. Actually, Good Friday is that day, the remembrance of mourn day. We used to keep silence in this day. We are not supposed to celebrate anything. It's not an happiest day for the Christian community. But why we call it as a good? If it is so, if it is a mourn day, then why it is called as a Good Friday? Because according to the Christian belief, Jesus never did any wrong throughout his life. He never did any sin also. He never committed any kind of sin throughout his life. Then also he died. We believe that he died for our sin. If we commit sin, if we did any wrong thing, it means we should get a punishment. Why should the other person get punishment? But it happened with the life of Jesus Christ. He accepted all the sin. He carries all the sin. He took all the sin on his head and he died for us. On behalf of us, on behalf of our sin, he died for us. So that's why we call this day as a good day for the entire human community, entire mankind, because he died for us. So in Good Friday, what we actually do, what the Christian community they do, in the morning they used to gather in the church, there in sermon, there in mass, or in sermon, we used to remember the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Crucifixion is not the easiest or simplest thing. It is just like a cruelty given to Jesus Christ. Even though he didn't commit any kind of mistake, the Roman soldier, they spit on his face. They are hammered. His body were torn. He is crowned with the nails. So throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the day, he is given a tortured. So we used to remember those things, what happened at the time of crucifixion. And in church, we used to remember the 7 words which is actually spoken by the Jesus Christ on the Calvary. This special 7 word is mean to us, mean to Christian community, and we believe it is important for the mankind also. First word he spoke, that is, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. See, the person who is giving torture, who is beating him, who is nailing him, who is spitting on his face, Jesus says unto his Father, just to forgive the soldiers, just to forgive the person who is doing this. He is asking his Father, Lord, just to forgive him. This is a special word. No one can speak like this. If you see the video of crucifixion, you can't see that kind of torture he beard. So this will be the first word he spoke at the Calvary. Second, he said, I assure you today, you will be with me in paradise. Along with the Jesus Christ, right and left, two thieves were crucified. Two thieves were also crucified. And one of the thief, he says to Jesus that forgive me. We are here because of our mistake. But why you are here? And he says, and that thief requested Jesus, please forgive our mistake. Jesus said to that particular person, that particular thief, I assure you today, you will be with me in paradise. So this word can be given by only Lord. He assured the opponent as he repelled himself. He assured that from today itself you are with me in heaven. This will be the second word. And the third word, when he saw that his mother is standing along with the disciples, mid of the disciples, he said to her mother, dear woman, here is your son. And he said to the concerned disciple, here is your mother. He never wanted to leave alone his mother. He is carrying so much. He loves his mother very much. He knows that after some time he is going to die. At that moment also he cares for his mother. He says, from today itself, this disciple is your son. And simultaneously, he also said to the disciple, from today itself, this woman will be your mother. This will be the third. And like this, next word is, my God, why have you forsaken? And next word, I thirst. And the last word, he said that it is finished. When he came to know that everything is finished, for what reason he came to world, for what reason his father allowed him to go to the world, when he came to know that everything is done, everything is finished, he commanded his life and he died on the Calvary. He surrendered his life and he died on the Calvary. It means he got the power to surrender his life also. So like this, he spoke many words, 7 words on the Calvary. So Christian community, we used to remember this word on Good Friday, especially in church. So it is a mourn remembrance day. It's a silent day for the Christian community. It is not the celebration day. But it is good for the community because he died for us. He died for us. We have to die, but in place of us, whatever sin we committed, behalf of us, he died. He accepts all the sin and he died for us. And the Christian community, in what way they have to remember? They have to be in fasting for last 40 days. They have to be in fasting for 40 days. It will last till Easter. Before Easter means till Saturday. And then after, again the Jesus rose, that we remember as Easter. So Easter is a celebration day. Easter is a celebration day for the Christians. So this will be the message of Good Friday. For this reason only, the Christian community remember the mourn day, which basically called as Good Friday. Thank you.